a little hot in here, y'all. What's going on? Yes, what's up? So this is the powder that I use, Huda Beauty. Doing. What's up, Al? Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Waiting for a few of my love bugs to come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on over. Come on over, baby. So we can get this party started. Yes. Hey, the Thrift Queen. Hey, Cynthia. You need to get some new makeup brushes. These are Morphe. Very good. Hey, Vava. I'm Felicia, Christelle, Vivian, Tanika, Media New Post, Breed, Sweetie Birdie. What's up, y'all? Hey, Love Bugs. Hey, Miss Gemini. We in the building. I'm hot. Y'all gotta excuse me. Such sad news. I know. Choosing Boots. What's up? What's going on? Okay, let me do my intro over because that, just what we're about to start off talking about is really, really sad. But hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about something that is really sad. DC Young Fly's girlfriend / the mother of his children passed away tragically. We're also going to be talking about Damson Idris saying that he had to channel demons and Satan and all of for his character Snowfall. And we're going to be talking about Coach Stormy, who also the plastic surgery, the BBLs. Like, we got to get into it, y'all. So, hey Mia, what's up? Norris is up in here. I ain't see him. Hey Norris, what's going on? Hey Latoya, Sasha, what's going on? All right, so we're about to get started with the first topic for today, which is really, really sad. Super, super duper sad. We're going to head on over to these Instagram streets. Shout out to Spiritual World, Fair Use, Prayers Up. It has been reported that DC Young Fly's girlfriend, Miss Jackie O, passed away at the age of 32. Details on her exact cause of death have not been revealed. However, she was doing a mommy makeover with Miami surgeon Zachary Okai. So this is her picture. First of all, she already looks great. She already had, we don't know how many rounds of surgery and BBL and tummy tuck and breast implant she's already had, but she looks great, and so this is her pictured with the surgeon before her super early demise. She was so young. She was only 32. And it says, getting ready for my mommy makeover with Dr. Zach. Stay tuned on my YouTube for the full reveal. So she wasn't, shy about basically letting people go on her journey with plastic surgery. And a lot of influencers, from what I've noticed, they get free plastic surgery and they do things, just for kind of like a barter system or, like a trade-off. Like, I'll get the plastic surgery, much like what is her name, the big girl on Zeus that be fighting and putting the paws on everybody. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but everybody was coming out saying, hey girl, your BMI is not where it's supposed to be getting lipo. And that's usually a thing. Like, when you're going to a board certified surgeon, you have to be a certain weight in order for them to even consider operating on you. So this trend of influencers, oh man, let me go back because I don't like to show children that much. But this trend of influencers doing plastic surgery just for a trade-off and not really going to, I'm not going to say that he's not board certified. I don't really know. We'll come back as the story starts to unfold and we have more clarity on exactly what happened. Like, was it heart issues? Like, we don't know, but you absolutely do have to sign like a waiver. You have to sign documents whenever you're going to be put to sleep. You have to sign something saying the doctor, the anesthesiologist, whoever's involved isn't liable for, unfortunately, if you are deleted and no longer here due to the surgery. And as I was saying, the trend of plastic surgery amongst influencers, getting it done for free is really a scary thing, because when you're getting a free service, you probably don't do your due diligence and you probably aren't researching as extensively as you should. I remember a year or so ago, I also saw this YouTuber. She, I think she was in London or something like that, and she went to Turkey to get free lipo and a free BBL. And it turned out she didn't lose her life, but she had to get all of it removed. And, people are just having a lot of complications. And BBLs is one of the most complicated surgeries and could be the most fatal that you could possibly get. And everybody is running to this. And I was talking to my one of my best friends, shout out to Wit, and she was like, "Damn, I always said that I would probably get a mommy makeover." And I'm like, honestly, me too. I don't need surgery at all by any means. And you know, but this is something that I would always say. Like, I don't know what I'm going to look like after I have kids, so I might need to be put back together. We make jokes and make light of it, but now she's leaving behind two small children. She has three small children, but she actually still has a bosom baby. And y'all know when I'm talking about a bosom baby, it's a baby that's still, you could rock and hold in your bosom. And it's just so tragic and so sad. And these are her three children. I'm not going to leave it on it for long, but look at how small they are. It's just so tragic. She just had this one. I'm not going to leave it on them for too long, but the caption says for Spiritual World, it says, former Wild 'N Out star Miss Jackie O, who's also DC Young Fly's longtime partner, has, we're going to say, passed away. TMZ learned. Sources tell us that she passed in Miami. We don't have details yet about the cause of her death, but a since deleted social media post claimed she was in Miami to undergo a mommy makeover. Miss Jackie O's real name was Jacqueline Smith, and she and DC met in 2015. The same year, he made his premiere on MTV's hit show Wild 'N Out. Jackie was already being featured as one of the show's Wild 'N Out girls at one point. Jackie was no longer a Wild 'N Out, girl. She had gone on to launch her own lip gloss line called the J Nova Collection. Of course, DC is still one of the show's biggest stars, and we're told that he was actually in Atlanta shooting new episodes when he got the tragic news about Jackie's ultimate demise. Although Jackie and DC never married, they remained a couple with their had three children together. Daughters Nova and Naya, and their son Prince was just born last year. Oh my God. Jackie was just 32. So we're going to do a moment of silence for that young woman. It's really sad, that we are all so superficial and we are all like just driven by vanity, and everybody is, comparing themselves to the people that they see. It's not even a magazine, to the people that they see on the internet. And we feel like women's bodies are supposed to look a certain way that, and lots of times it's unrealistic. You know what I mean? And I've been told by a few of my friends, like, I don't have a leg in the race when it comes to talking about the situation, because I kind of sort of have the aesthetic that a lot of people want to achieve. This is me saying that to say that I don't know how it would feel if I didn't look the way that I looked, because I would want to. When I was super skinny, I always wanted to look this way. So I could understand and empathize with women that want to achieve a certain aesthetic. When you're in a certain lifestyle, if you're a dancer, if you're a model, looking a certain way actually helps you to progress in your career. It helps you get to the bag quicker. And a lot of women also do it to attract a certain type of man. We live in a flued out culture. I know the correct term is flown out, but we live in a flued out culture. We live in a society that says if you don't have a big ass, then you're not worthy. Like, I literally saw a post where it was a woman who was curvy. It clearly looked like she had got some augmentation done, but a man said women that look like this could demand to get their bills paid. All you other bitches need to shut the fuck up. And so there's a lot of pressure on women these days to actually, look a certain way, because the beauty standard has shifted to being more superficially like built, as far as your waist being small, big boobs, big butt. A lot of people are not naturally built that way, and it's okay. Little booties matter, real bodies matter. And I think that everybody should do a better job at like finding inner love, because It doesn't matter what you do to your external. If you don't love yourself, if you're not confident with yourself, then you're going to always find something to nitpick at. You're going to always find something wrong. A lot of people that get surgery, they don't just do it once. They have body dysmorphia. Y'all all have heard of Dream Doll. She literally coined life in plastic, and that was the name of her mixtape that she came out with. She had a couple volumes of that mixtape, and each mixtape that came out, she had another bout of plastic surgery. She also went over to Turkey multiple times and, oh, I want my waist smaller. I want my boobs bigger. We've seen Black China, who's now like trying to revert back to looking more natural and having a more softer aesthetic. She was addicted to the fillers. She kept going to get the Botox. She kept getting Juvederm. She kept getting the fillers because no matter what, if you are not internally confident and feeling good about yourself, you are going to constantly find something wrong. A lot of people that get plastic surgery are suffering from some underlying mental illness. And people don't like when I say this, but we all see things about ourselves that we probably be like, damn, I wish I could change this. It stems from having insecurities and sometimes low self-esteem. I used to have a huge gap in my teeth. Although, you know, fixing your teeth and getting braces, that's something that's done as a child. It's not even a thing of me altering my body. You get what I'm saying? But it is still an alteration that I made because I didn't feel confident in my smile. So when women say, "Oh, I'm not doing this for no man. I ain't doing this for no," I'm not. A lot of the times it's a lie because a lot of the times they're doing it for outside and external validation. And external validation is healthy to a degree. I'm not going to sit up here and say you don't need to care about what nobody. That is BS when people tell you that it does not matter what people think. It absolutely does to a degree. The key is not to let what people think run your life and change how you feel about yourself ultimately. Because the person that looks in the mirror and the person that has that internal voice, that is you. And that should be the loudest voice. The vision that you see, what you see, should matter more than what anybody else sees and what anybody else thinks. Lots of women, like I said, they get plastic surgery because they want to attract certain types of men. People lie and lie again like a Persian rug and be like, oh, I'm not doing this for no man. I'm like, yes, you are, sis. Just keep it real. Your tits ain't sitting like old girl that's getting flued out, so you want to measure up. And you know how I know this to be true because I look like this already. And I'm not, fuck that, not trying to be arrogant. Y'all already know how I am. Y'all know who I am. Y'all my day ones. I love everybody. I think everybody has something that is beautiful. I have videos in the vault on this channel that teaches you how to play up whatever it is that you have that's attractive. We all have different features, and certain men and people in general are attracted to different things on a person. Some people are attracted to eyes, some people are attracted to lips, some people just like skin, some men just like legs. You have to figure out what your best attributes are and what your best features are, and you need to play up on it. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say having big titties and a big ass does not come with perks, because it does. I could attest to it. However, I have not laid on anybody's plastic surgery desk, chair, whatever the hell. I haven't gone to anybody to look this way. So, you know, but I also was very, very skinny. So I understand both sides of the coin, I guess you could say. When I was really, really skinny, I was able to wear certain, I had a more Model S type of figure. And that came with a different type of lifestyle, you know, but looking the way that I do now, it comes with different types of attention, so to speak. You attract different, it just is what it is. So I'm gonna just need everybody to keep it real. You are looking for a certain level of external validation if you're going to get plastic surgery. It just is what it is. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. The only thing I can say is make sure you do the internal work first, because once again, look at the Kardashians. They go under the knife however many times. Look at Chloe. Chloe done went and got her whole head sucked out. It does not matter how you look when you look in the mirror if you do not feel good on the inside. And that woman that I saw, that we just saw a picture of, she actually looked good. I don't know what her body looked like underneath that hospital robe, but there's some things that can be fixed with going to the gym, working out, you know, finding somebody that loves you, a man that's going to accept you. Stretch marks and all. I got stretch marks. I got tiger stripes, and I don't give a fuck. That ain't stop nobody from hitting this. It don't. I got cellulite. That ain't stop nobody from rubbing up on it. It does not stop a man. Y'all be hearing me. A man is the easiest thing to get. The key is to get somebody that actually loves you for who you are on the inside. You know, and keep it tight. Work out. Drink water. Use serums. play up your beautiful features and the things that you love about yourself. Look good, smell good, take care of your personal hygiene. Do all of those things. Do everything that you can before you actually decide to go under the knife. And there's also procedures that you can do outside of the skin that doesn't, you know, that doesn't warrant invasive surgery. And I think like a lot of people don't talk about that because they're like, I ain't have nothing done. Girl, you ain't have nothing done. But when you go to the spa, you're getting everything you could possibly do outside of cutting in your skin. Tell us about those types of procedures. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because when my bag get big, y'all best believe I'm gonna be what? I'm not necessarily getting no plastic surgery, but if I could do some things on top of the skin, I'm gonna do it, and we gonna have us a time talking about it. Like, yes, I had somebody rolling the knee in my skin. You know, I got some laser treatments. There's so many things that you could do that is non-invasive. That and a lot of these people, they get up here on these platforms and they pretend like they're health fitnesses and health gurus, and you know they're gonna help you lose the weight and they're gonna help you do this and that and the third. And it's like, sis, you went and got plastic surgery. Like, let's just keep it real. You went and got plastic surgery. You know, they're not qualified. First of all, they ain't got no type of certification. And second of all, they're not really doing it the real way. They're not really showing you how to actually build a body by weightlifting, you know, doing whatever it is that they show you what they do in their workout regimen. It's not real because guess what? They went to the doctor and got etch and sketch abs. They got that plumped up BBL, BB, whatever the hell you want to call it, lipo, everything under the sun. And I honestly, I'm not against any of that, like I said, but I think the less you do is better. If you could get a little smart lipo, they do a little pin needle and something that you could do when you wide awake, do that. If you could get some skin tightening or something where they could suction you and do that, look into alternative, methods to skin tightening and actually eating well and getting healthy because, you know, once you get that BBL, you have to start being healthy and working out vigorously because you got to maintain that. That's another thing. That's why they get away with it because if they don't work out after they get their surgery, then they're going to start to get big backs. They're going to be walking around looking brolic. Every other part of their body going to be on swole. That's just how it goes. Speaking of, you know, people lying and pretending to be something that they're not, look at Coach Stormy. The way she presents her personality, I'm not really feeling that. So, health and fitness influencer Coach Stormy reveals she recently underwent surgery. Since you've been underwent surgery, but you get up here and y'all selling all of these tea. I think that should be illegal. Don't sell me no flat tummy tea. Don't sell me nothing that's gonna help me reduce body belly fat. Don't sell me no motherfucking waist trainer. When you went and got surgery, sis, how are you qualified to sit up here and tell me what I need to do to look more like you when you literally went and got plastic surgery? Just give out the name of your doctor. She gonna say, honestly, this morning thinking about how I survived one of the hardest journeys of my life. Girl, you chose this. You already had plastic surgery before this bout. And this is what I'm telling y'all. A lot of these women, these influencers, they go under the knife multiple times. It does not just be once. They all lie like a Persian rug. The last 28 days has been challenging, but with God, prayer, and meditation, and people loving on me, I feel stronger and stronger. Girl, you are just talking about recovering from your surgery. Of course it's going to be hard. Of course it's going to be hard. She went to Colombia to get the surgery. I'm over it. Once again, this is not me shaming anybody because if I didn't look like me, I would want to look like this. When I was super skinny like a crackhead, I wanted to look like how I look now. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. So it's not me sitting up here saying, oh, no. Do your research, do your due diligence. And if you don't already have the discipline, then it's going to be a waste of time because you're going to get big in other areas because you have to maintain that. So why not already adopt a healthy lifestyle? Why not already adopt healthy eating habits and do what you can do on your own? You know what I mean? To get your body down to where you want it to be. And then if you want to suck a little something out, get smart lipo, sis. And stay your ass in the country because going outside of the country, these women is having to get limbs chopped off and all sorts of things because you can't, when you go outside of the country, these surgeons here is not going to really be able to help you that much, you know? And I'm not sitting up here once again saying don't do it, but the coach Stormy, that BBL is looking very, like I said, very low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? It's looking very low vibrational. And a lot of people think, oh, I'm just gonna go get me this surgery. No, a lot of women that have plastic surgery are on pain medications for life. They have migraines for life. They're in constant pain forever. And then you got to think of, what if you need a revision? You also need money for revisions. You know, like anything can happen. And then if you're not properly taking care of it, your stomach starts to look like it got muscles and bones in it. We've seen tummy tuck stomachs that look muscly. It's a lot that goes into that, and your life and your health is not worth just trying to look a certain way. Do whatever you can do before you opt to just fully go for that. Get a little bit of lipo. Do something where you could be awake, where you don't have to sign no paperwork saying that if you don't wake up, they ain't liable. And we melanin rich. These doctors already don't give a damn about us. You think they're going to take extra precaution when it comes to trying to save our life? Absolutely not. Do your research and take care of yourself. Change your lifestyle up. Once I move, let me put my GoFundMe. Once I move out the ghetto, I'm going to start doing all different types of content. We're going to really get into some fitness, some health and wellness. Like I made this salad that is delicious. It's watercress, cucumbers, tomatoes, mangoes, red but purple onions, like Tabitha Brown say. And it's so good. It's filling. And I also have microgreens in it. And I just made that probably like an hour ago. And that's the only thing I ate for the whole day. And I've just been drinking water, juice. Yeah, like we just really gotta take care of ourselves. Now, what y'all saying? They don't have limits outside of the country. They'll suck out as much as they want to in the area that, excuse me. This girl did surgery in another country. She came back and learned that they stole her kidney. See? Yes. That's why I tell these girlies social media is not real. We don't know what these women go through behind the scenes to keep up that image. It's true. And then a lot of people don't realize you got to have somebody to nurse you back to health and to help you through that recovery. Like you're not just getting up off the table and just walking around. That's a whole process. You love my hair. Thanks, Felicia. Moving on up. Moving on up. The doctors in America are no better. Just stop doing it. Yeah, Ari stay complaining about her health. Cardi B is another one that's stuck on pain medication. Always got migraines. Never feeling good. It's kind of like you might as well just sign up for constantly being in pain, having a headache, having low, energy. Like once again, I'm going to constantly tell y'all, I'm not against it. We're all adults. We could do whatever we want to do. If you want to go lay on the table and get the life sucked out of you, that's your business. But we hear so many tragic stories. There's so many people that's not surviving these surgeries. And is it really worth risking your life to look a certain way when you can literally start doing the work, and get more disciplined, work out, eat healthy, like really start doing the work so that you could get closer to the aesthetic that you want to have. Because at the end of the day, once you get the surgery, you still got to work out, sis. You might as well start working out. And then, once you get desired, like you see yourself slimming up, you're like, okay, maybe I got some loose skin. Maybe I can get a little bit of that sucked out. Maybe, just that's all I'm saying. The less, the better. And it actually looks better because a lot of people be walking around here looking like Bugs Life and ants and builder bodies. The thighs don't be matching. It don't give. And then a lot of surgeries, from what I hear men say, it doesn't even feel good. You got breast implants you can't really squeeze because you're scared something gonna pop. And a lot of women actually have breast implant leaks. They don't talk about the downside of getting these surgeries. And like I said, once again, you got to be able to put things back together. It's a lot going on. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to post my link so y'all can support me moving out the ghetto. But as you said, Black China needs to take out more these cheek fillers. Yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. I just want us to all love on ourselves a little more. And know that it's okay. Everybody's not supposed to look the same. We're not all supposed to have the same shape. We're not all supposed to have the same figure, you know. And men, for the most part, they attracted to coochie and confidence. That's it. It's women that look like Respucia that got them a man. It's women, y'all seen through my 300-pound life with these women's out here with a man that's literally cleaning in between their rolls. Literally out here lifting their leg up, making them 2 dozen eggs because they can't even get out the bed, and they got them a boyfriend. They got them a man that's sleeping with them every night. They got them somebody that's loving on them and telling them they beautiful, and like I said, washing their coochie and wiping their ass. They got them a man, sis. So just because you think you're going to get that surgery is going to get you a man, first of all, what type of quality of man? Because men of means, for the most part, if he's not like an athlete or a ball player, they like a more natural woman. You know what I mean? Like they want somebody, they like somebody that, okay, your weight could fluctuate, but if you lose weight, you're not gonna have a Bug's like big old ass. Like your whole body is gonna slim and trim up. You get what I'm saying? If you gain weight, everything is gonna still be proportioned. You're not gonna have a big old crazy dump truck ass because you gained some weight. Like, no, we need the whole body to be on one accord. One band, one sound. Like one band, one sound. And lo and behold, natural bodies and even slimmer bodies are kind of becoming more of a trend. Like, look at all of the women. Once again, we're gonna use Black China and the Kardashians and them because they were the poster girls for, you know, the implants and the putting the booty in and all of that. Like now they're all trying to slim up. And when you got all of that ass and everything, all them big old titties and all of that put in, when you try to slim up, you're still going to look like a blow up doll. You get what I'm saying? Like, people could do what they want. I just think I like to be able to say I'm natural. And it's weird because me saying yes, I got a natural body, I be feeling like some women that don't have a natural body feel offended by that. Like, why can't I say real bodies matter? Why can't I say that? Why can't I say that without offending you? Like, what the hell? Real bodies absolutely do matter. Natural bodies matter, guys. And we need to be okay with that. We need to be okay with praising what we actually look like. Once again, everybody's not supposed to look exactly the same. That's boring. If everybody just, and that's what's happening. The celebrities, Storm say this all the time. Celebrities don't want to look like regular fucking people. Celebrities don't want to be like regular degular. That's why they started getting a plastic surgery in the first place, because they were the only ones that was able to afford it. It wasn't accessible to the common folk. Now you can put a BBL on layaway. Bitches is putting BBL on goddamn. You could pay half of the BBL up front and half of the BBL on the back end. Like, what the hell? Yes, because I'm about to go put me an ass on layaway, y'all. I'm about to get my ass put in, and we're going to put a little bit of the titties on a layaway and pay half now, put a payment plan. Like, what? People was literally out here risking their lives. Getting, yes, BBLs on the layaway, y'all. On the layaway. Putting a down payment on the BBL. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let me see what the likes are, because y'all be trying to play with me. I ain't got time. All right, we're not doing bad, but we got 197 up in the chat. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to the new Looky Loos. I like me a click in the view, but make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And I should at least have 100 likes. Like, come on, I only got 82 and it's 198 up y'all up in here. And that's the entry fee to my motherfucking house. Hit the like button. Don't play with me, play with your mama. Periana. I don't need to plastic surgery for everybody. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Not what happened to the butt pads. I cannot. Not what happened to the butt pads. Y'all got it going on. Portia Williams also, she has went back to natural body. I mean, I don't know. Portia claims she ain't have nothing done to her booty, but the thing is, Portia was always shapely. She absolutely had breast implants. And I feel like she has some grafting done. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could do things that doesn't mean that you had a BBL. This is what I'm saying. Like, get your natural body in order to whereas when you do a little bit, it's a smidge. It's a little bloop. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing a whole bunch of like what's my Patreon? My Patreon is what is it? I'll post the link. I don't know what Mia, you got the Patreon link, boo? Can you post it? I work out. What you said, boo? I work out a lot and I love my body and I'm thankful. That part. Yes. Yes. We all I used to work out a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but I walk a lot and I live like on a hill. So it's kind of like I'm on an incline, like naturally. So that's kind of what I do. I do yoga, I stretch a lot. I haven't been in a gym in probably like 3 months. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been in a gym as much as I used to. And mostly how I've shed a few pounds is because of how I eat. Y'all hear the saying, it's 80% what you eat, 20% what you do. And I walk around a lot. But we're going to get into some workout content. We're going to get into some meal prep content. We're going to do it. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be doing it up over here. She died. Yeah, leaving her baby. Oh, I didn't leave it up there because of the DIE. But yeah, she left 3 babies just because she wanted to get a mommy makeover, just because she wanted to live up to the IG model, influencer aesthetic. Oh, here goes the Patreon. Thanks for posting it, boo. That's the Patreon. Yes. We need to get the numbers up over there so we can really get it popping over there. Y'all wrong. Y'all want her. What you say? Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all want to be over here and not hit the like. Yes, that part. But y'all say y'all mess with LJ. Come on now, make it make sense. Hit the like button. That part, Miss Howard. Yep, the ATL aesthetics. Yes, poor babies. Poor babies. It's that part for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a mom yet, but if I had children or whenever I decide to let somebody permanently shoot my club up and I have somebody I'm going to think twice about being put to sleep. Like, I don't want to be put under, because there's always, there's always a chance that you might not wake up. Like, look at what happened to Kanye West's mother. And then I know a lot of people are going to come out with the conspiracies like, oh, well, was it a sacrifice? Is his career about to blow up and take off and elevate after that? That's something that, we be having to think about too. Because a lot of these people, Rolly was too big to be put to sleep. Not Rolly was too big to be put to sleep. But this is what I'm saying, Mia. Why her BMI was not where it was supposed to be for her to even be able to get any type of surgery. But like I was saying, now people are going to come out. Y'all already know. We're gonna see what his career does after this is happening. Like, we gotta see, like, is he about to blow up like the World Trade? Because they be doing it. They be having to make a little trade-off in order to get to the next level sometimes. That's absolutely a thing. We know that. And we know that. Why are you telling me to stop, Thrift Queen? It is what it is. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. Sacrifice. Yep. That's just a theory. I mean, we're gonna see what his career do after this. Speaking of that, right? I didn't put it in. I'm gonna have to edit the title or whatever, but where is it? Oh no, I didn't save it. Oh man. Oh no. But speaking of the industry and how demonic and evil and wicked it could be, Damson Idris, the flavor of the month for Miss Lori Harvey, because y'all know she run through me. I give Damson Idris another month or two before she be on to the next. Damson Idris came out and talked about how he be tapping into the underworld, to the demons, y'all. To the demons.
Happening. I've discovered.
Yeah.
I remember sometime we do 10 episodes for my show, and in this last season, I was hitting a block, right? I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right? So I went in the corner and then I was looking at the wall and I was like, come on, devil, right? Come to me, because I had to do something like crazy, right? had nightmares for a month. So
Wait,
it does
leading up
come
to it or after?
after. Like I had nightmares every day. Like I felt that energy,
Oh, interesting.
you know, and I had to pray and do all this stuff to like get rid of it. And, you know, you call your mom up and you're like, bring me back to life. And that stuff is real. That stuff really is real.
I think I was kidding myself.
Happening. I've discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember sometime we do 10 episodes for my show, and in this last season,
Did y'all hear this?
I was hitting a block, right? I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right? So I went in the corner and then I was looking at the wall and I was like, come on, devil, right? Come to me, because I had to do.
This man was summoning demons and the devil in the underworld so that he could efficiently deliver on his character, which I saw some of Snowfall. I didn't see anything where he had to really be summoning the devil. I didn't see any of that. When did he really need to summon the devil? If anything, he needed to take his ass to Compton or the ghetto and get with some gangbangers. But the devil, what? This is how y'all know, and they put it clear as day in your face. A lot of them is devil worshipers. So think about it. This is tying into DC Young Fly. A lot of them is worshiping Satan. And sometimes when you got to make a trade-off. You got to make a trade-off. The devil ain't just going to give you what you want without you giving him something in return. Y'all heard about them signing the deals with the devil, and when it come to collect, it's going to come to collect, and they don't always tell you what they're going to come to collect. You don't know exactly what it is that you're exchanging. What y'all seen Snowfall? What in that TV show required him to summon the devil? I didn't see anything in that TV show that required him to summon the devil. Nothing at all. But a lot of these celebrities tap into that. Quick little story time. So my ex, he was signed to Def Jam, released the album in Japan. Like, he was doing a lot. And his manager had a studio like in Times Square here in New York City or whatever. And a lot of artists would be at the studios. Like, I was in a studio, I ran into a room with Neo. Like, I've been around, whatever. So I goes into a studio. Me and my ex, we there. He about to record some music or whatever for his album. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. J. Cole had just left the studio, right? We goes into the studio. If I'm lying, I'm flying. There's a vision board. This is J. Cole's studio session, y'all. I saw this with my own two eyes. A vision board with all types of demonic depictions of like devil crosses, dark and white pictures, like stuff that just looked really evil. It was really super dark in there. There was candles in there that he was burning, basically summoning the devil. I could say allegedly, but I saw this, but we're going to say allegedly. A lot of them, they go into their studio sessions and they summon demons and demonic spirits because a lot of people feel like demons help you to be more creatively fluid. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then they do say that Lucifer was the angel of music. He was the fallen angel of song, you know? And there's also a certain frequency, a certain hertz frequency that a lot of music and the 808 and the drums, Kanye West already talked about this too. It lies on a certain frequency to lower your vibration, to make you more susceptible to being programmed. Y'all ever saw that movie Josie and the Pussycats? And Josie, you know, she eventually got real big and she started to break away from her group. And it was showing how she was being programmed, and they showed the machine, and the machine, when you reversed it or did something, you heard how they was telling kids to buy products, and you heard how they was telling kids, don't listen to your parents, don't listen to your parents, make your parents buy this product, make your parents buy this product. Like, there's so many subliminal things in music, and a lot of artists worship Satan, and we see it. We turn a blind eye because we love these artists, and in turn, artists, they get to be gods on earth. So what they do is they tell the devil, they make these deals, they make these pacts, and they say, hey, we'll carry out your agenda. Just let me get out the hood. Let me get out the ghetto. And that's why a lot of these young male artists are doing a lot of AC-doocy, you know, they doing the bending, they getting bent over because they feel like they have to make some type of sacrifice in order to appease the devil. And when you appease the devil, you get to elevate in the entertainment industry. And now people are still devil worshiping, but they're not doing it as crazily on a grand scale because we have a lot of tools like this, like how I'm talking to y'all, but we could kind of get to where we're going on our own. It's slower. It takes longer. Lord knows it takes long because Lord child Jesus, I done been a part of every industry. I done met some of everybody. I done met Beyonce like this. I done been around. But because, you know, my morale and how I sleep at night is very important to me, I was like, fuck this. Like, you know, I'm going to take the long route, you know? But a lot of artists, like we all see them start off innocent and pure, and then we see them take a dark turn. Like Riri, I love Riri. That's my good sis. But we seen her with that braided off. We saw her covering her eye. We saw her doing a symbolism. We saw everything that they did when they basically said, okay, we're going to sacrifice her innocence to the devil. And a lot of things that we see now with like even celebrities and their children, okay, I don't know if I should say all this, but I'm gonna just say it. They give up their children's innocence as a sacrifice. And not always is it just selling your child, but exchanging, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Exchanging a son for a daughter is another form of a sacrifice. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Did y'all catch that? In the entertainment industry, exchanging your son for a daughter is another form of sacrifice. They'll say, I'd rather have a living daughter than a deleted son. So I'm still making a sacrifice, but my child is still here, but I'm sacrificing having a son for a daughter and vice versa. And it happens a lot, you know, and then they become deities and they get worshipped, and you know, they have minions, they have followers, like even Beyonce. I love Beyonce, that's my good sis too, but we've seen her with a lot of dark imagery. We've seen her do a lot of, you know, dark things. I heard this, you know, that Solange is heavily into the occult, into witchcraft and spirit cooking and all of that. And y'all know I'm a magical bitch, so I would never sit up here and make it seem like all of those things are inherently evil. They trick us into thinking that because they take our power and give us some watered down, whitewashed, indoctrinated version of spirituality and religion, so on and so forth. But when you reach back into our roots as melanin rich people, we've always been in tune with the elements. We've always been alchemists. We've always been conjurers. We've always been able to create something out of nothing. So that is inherently a part of our heritage, right? But whatever tools you have, whatever spiritual blessings that you're granted, it's up to you whether or not you use it for good or bad, just like religion. There's evil and good in any and every practice that you could partake in. So don't let them pump fake you into believing that spirituality or, you know, magic or however you alchemy is evil. That's not true, because they use it. It's the very fabric of this country is magic. It's mindfuckery. It's mind trickery. It's cloak and dagger. It's, you know, opposites. Up is good and up is good, down is bad, and vice versa. It's a lot of chopped and screwed and switched and flipped and reversed, you know, when it comes to what, like I said, is inherently ours and our birth given right, and what our forefathers and our ancestors have practiced. They take it away from us, they chop it and screw it, and they utilize it for bad. Now, if we still had our power, if we still tapped into it, we were all still on one accord when it comes to what it is that we practice and what we actually believed in, we'd be unstoppable. A lot of the things that we experience is spiritual warfare. It's not always what you can physically see. They trick you. They put subliminal messaging in things, you know, messages and things. And they tell you that the very fabric of who you are is evil, is bad. Why they always equate black magic to being bad when that's not true. When you are a divine feminine, especially melanin rich women, this is why we get beat down on the most, because we are the strongest and the most powerful when we know how to yield our power. Unfucking touchable, unfuckwittable on some real shit. Unfuckwittable. So that's why we get beat down on the most. That's why, you know, melanin harvesting is a real thing. Melanin is worth more than gold. The magnetism that we possess. and we really tapped into who we are naturally and what we could do spiritually, we would be unfuckwittable. But they don't want that. They give us religion and a lot of things that we don't think about is like, what if the idols that they give us to praise are actually against us? What if the names that we're constantly yelling out when we're praising God is actually against us? Wasn't, the book that they gave us used to further enslave us, further indoctrinate us? Wasn't it given to us on plantations? Wasn't it given to us to be submissive and be docile and allow another certain group of people to reign supreme over us? And then look at the imagery that was fucking shoved down our throats. And I grew up with a grandma, a great grandma, should I say, whenever I talk about my grandmother, I'm talking about my great grandmother. She was an alchemist. She was a herbalist. She had Florida water. She had a horseshoe over her door. She had elephants with their butts facing the door. She was very magical. She burned incense. She believed in a lot of different things. She had satchel powder. She believed in sage in the house, but she also had a picture of a white Jesus hanging up, and that used to confuse me. And whenever I'd ask questions, it would always be, don't question God. Don't question God. Why? What type of God, what type of anything, what type of entity or deity that loves you wouldn't want you to be inquisitive and wouldn't want you to tap into your true nature? That is a God that wants to control you, and that doesn't want you to tap into your true nature, and that doesn't want you to understand your own power, because like I said, once we all on one accord, because there's power and strength in numbers, learn how to yield our power together. That's all any of this is energy. Hoodoo, voodoo, Wiccan, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it. Somebody putting a root on you is literally a person pouring energy directly toward you, constantly and nonstop. That's like when you think about something all the time, or when you think about a person constantly, don't they call you? Or when you constantly, you're seeing the same numbers, don't you get more of it? Whatever it is that you put out there, it comes back to you tenfold. And that's why I'm another believer in, it doesn't matter what you think about. Whether you like something or don't like something, the universe does not decipher between what is good and what is evil. It just gives you more of what you think about and what you focus on. You're constantly saying, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's going to be like, okay, this is where the focus is going, so we're going to give you more of that. It doesn't say, oh, you don't like this and you want more of it. That's not how any of this works. So if we learn how to channel our energy on things that actually mattered and on things that we wanted to achieve and accomplish, unfuckwittable. Now, Damson Idris, I don't know what the hell type of demon and devil. Why was he summoning the devil for that? I don't know. But it got him accolades. I'm sure he's going to have a lot more roles after this. And I'm glad that he actually just came out and said the truth and didn't try to pump fake like a lot of other celebrities do and be saying, oh, I would like to thank God or Jesus. But then we don't know who Jesus. Man, it's a lie. It's a lie. This could get deep. What y'all saying in the comments? Life is yin and yang. Yep, numbers. What you saying, no, to the three queen? You always got to be disagreeable. Numbers don't lie. Oh, shouts out to 240 of y'all in the chat. Yes, we about to skedaddle though, because I know Storm is coming on at 7:15. I saw him posting. We all miss him. I got to tune into his show. But make sure y'all, wait, let me look at the likes, because y'all be having me fucked up. Hit the like button on your way into my house. That is the entry fee. Don't play with me, play with your mama. Get me in the algorithm, okay? Okay. Okay, we doing good. We got 149. We doing good. I wish people would give it a chance. It changed my life. I think that the beautiful thing is that people, like you said, I saw you say, Thrift Queen, that, God gives people free will. And you can equate God to whatever it is that you want to equate it to. That's the beauty of living and of being in this physical plane, is that nobody can tell you what to believe. I just don't like when people demonize other people for believing things that's opposite of what they believe. I don't believe in that. I think that's some bullshit. If I don't believe in the Bible, I don't think, who are you to tell me, like, now I'm a demon or now I'm a bad person? If you don't believe in burning sage or solace, like, if you don't believe in drawing cards, who am I to tell you that you're inherently evil? That's just what I don't fuck with. Like, everybody has free will, and I feel like we could all coexist and we could all agree to disagree. And that is the beauty of being an adult. That is the beauty of, once again, having free will. But a lot of people that have, certain beliefs, and they're, you know, in certain religions, and they just demonize everybody else that's not on that same accord. And I think that's whack. Like, let us all just respectfully be who we are. I believe in God. Some people believe that water is God. Some people believe that earth is God, that the trees are God. And I don't understand how that is a far-fetched thing, because at the end of the day, water is a life source. The trees is oxygen. That's a life source. Without it, we wouldn't be here. And when you go into other cultures, they praise and practice, and they do different things. And we respect that. But when it comes to our own and in our own community, we kind of ostracize and look down on and demonize each other for having different beliefs. When you really think about it, my ancestors didn't know what a Bible was. Neither did a lot of us that have melanin. And this is not me knocking the fact that, people choose to look to that as a source of inspiration or as a guide to how they live their life. I think it's beautiful to live your life according to you. And I think it's amazing to have something to believe in. A lot of people need something to believe in. It keeps them out of trouble. It helps them out of dark places. Like, it helps them to ascend. So whatever it is that you need to do that's going to help you live this life as best as you possibly can, I'm an advocate for it. For some people, casting a spell is what kept them from fucking committing a self-deletion. Who is any of us to say that that's wrong? What I think is wrong is people that are evil and demonic and wicked and do crimes against humanity and crimes against children. That's what's wrong. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter who you believe in. It don't matter. You could be, some people think cats are gods. Cats were lauded as gods. Back in Pharaoh times, cats were deities. It's just all about respecting each other. That's how I feel, because like I said, when you go into other cultures and you go into other societies and other communities, they have multiple gods. Like, I live around a lot of Indian people, and they believe in a lot of different gods, and that's what they practice. And I think it's amazing. Like, I don't go over there and say, oh, y'all need to believe in this and this is wrong. And I just, we all have the liberty and the right to do what we see fit, as long as you're not being evil, wicked, demonic, and doing crimes against humanity and crimes against children. Like, now that's the type of shit that I can't get behind. That's it. There's good and bad and everything. I respect everybody. I respect everybody's right to live how they want. I think it's amazing when people are confident and they stand firm in what they believe. Stand 10 toes down on what you believe in. That's integrity. And I respect integrity. Yes, don't forget to hit the like, because y'all got me fucked up. I did a good job. I didn't cuss like I say all that much this show. Yes, free will. Oh, yes. Wait. I heard about that, but I didn't know it was the women in Scientology. See? They hit it. I believe. I mean, the industry could be a wickedy place. We're the only people worshiping a God that don't look like us. Woo! I think it's strange, but it's by design. That part. Seriously. Technically speaking, in IFA, we all choose our own way of praising God. No one is supposed to follow God the same way. That's true. I don't know what IFA means, but I agree. Oh, excuse me. Allergies. I'll never understand why we are so quick to send people to hell or call them the devil when we don't have a heaven or hell to put them in. Ooh, that's a strong one. What you said, boo? Can you unmod and remod me and see if what happened? What's going on? It keeps kicking you. That was happening to me too when I was on here. It kept kicking me out. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Okay, I removed you as a standard moderator. And then let me see if I could remod you. Okay, I made you a managing moderator now where you could do like more as like permanently blocking people and stuff. So see if that happened. That part, the thrift queen. Oh, IFAs are Yoruba. Okay, I'm gonna look into that because I'm not really too sure. That's why I say I'm neutral. I'm neutral. You know, like I said, I believe in God. I grew up going to church. Like I just didn't like that you couldn't ask questions. You know, and a lot of things we didn't really like get to the root of problems because it was like just pray about it. I didn't really like that, but I do understand how it could be a guide to living a fulfilling life. And I also like my grandma used to run the streets. My father's mother, she used to be outside getting turned, doing all types of stuff. And then once she got older, everybody had to be saved and sanctified. And I used to be like, but grandma, I mean, you was outside and you was like, it's that too. It's to be a lot of judging going on. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna leave that there. But okay, so I'm about to head on over to, hey, you just got here. Oh, you're gonna have to catch a replay, but we about to skedaddle. Skedaddle. It's it is the updates because it be kicking me out too. Like when I was on Storm's channel, because I think Storm made me a mod. I don't know how to be a mod. I asked him, I don't know what the hell why he did that, but he was like, you ain't gotta do nothing. I said, good, because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think it's because they made like these updates or whatever, it's just like getting weird. For real. Not Granny Gaines. Yeah, she was outside. They all was outside. And then once they got older, they couldn't get a leg up like that no more. Everybody had to just, you know, children don't often get to choose what they want to believe in and what they want to practice. So once I grew up, for a moment in time, I was going to a Kingdom Hall, a Jehovah Witness church, you know, because who I was dating at the time, he was a Jehovah Witness, and I would go there and like kind of see what that was like, and the way that they interpreted the Bible was completely different. And then like my dad, he was Muslim for a bit, which I don't really think he really practices much of anything. Like my father is like a culmination of religions, you know, he kind of has like these different types of views. I'll bring him on here. He is a hoot. Lord Jesus be offense. If I bring him on here and we live, I'm gonna just tell y'all in advance, excuse him if he said anything crazy. But I think I'm gonna probably bring my dad on to do a show with him at some point, sometime soon. Thanks to Diva. Thanks, boo. But you get a lot of Oshun. Okay. Sun goddess. My dad is an atheist. My mom is Christian. Okay, your dad is a spiritual person. Yes, he is. He is. To be a mod is a crazy job. Yeah, I don't know how to. Yeah, that's why I don't know why he got me as a mod, and Dane Calloway put me as a mod. I'm like, why is y'all doing this? I don't know. I ain't got the bandwidth. I'm trying to think of what the hell I'm about to talk about on my show, but I love them. Those are my dudes. Those are two of my favorite YouTubers out here. And we in a building, you know. I'll be telling your whole life for real. Oh, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life. I sound dry the fuck out. Hold up. Don't judge me. The bigger your channel, the more mods you need. Yeah. It's we almost at 5,000. I should be at 5,000 by next week. And then once we hit 5K, the new goalpost is 10K. And if y'all up in here right now, yeah, so right now we 75 subs away from 5K. 4,925. All right, I'm gonna go. We're gonna all of us collectively head on over to Storm's channel. I don't know if I didn't get any notifications. The notifications don't even work. They got us fucked up out here. Shouts out to all of you, oh my God. Shouts out to everyone who joined me tonight. I love you all. And I've enjoyed this interaction immensely. Don't let nobody play in your fucking face. Love yourself. Please love yourself. Do the internal work before you do anything external. Love yourself. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. You can do it. You already are. And look at my cat. He was so good. Y'all, he was so good. Clap it up for Bambino. Clap it up for Bambino. Yes, Bambino. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bambines. Come say hi. Come here. Come. Now he looking at me. He giving me the spanky eye. Come here. The way he looking at me, y'all, is it's terrible. He's giving me a terrible stinky side eye. Bambino, why is you just looking at me like, come here? Come here. You know what? F that cat. You really not gonna come? Bambino, come here. Come here. Come on. You gonna embarrass me like this while I'm alive? Bambino, come here. All right, when you hungry, keep that same energy. You see how it go? He wouldn't even come in. Bambino, come here. Come on. Oh, see, now he's smelling himself. He think he too grown. Anyway. Thank you all for joining me so much. Oh my God. I will see you guys manana. And y'all already know what I'm going to say. Bye, love bugs. I love y'all so much. My day ones. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Ooh, ooh. Bye. This cat really ugly. Bye, y'all.